does it without additives, and it does it without problems. That it's hard for us to maybe have the discipline to do things that are healthy every day. And if every day you took a vitamin tablet and it made you sick or it was hard to swallow, you stop doing it. But with this multivitamin, again, I encourage you to read the reviews, to think that a multivitamin, a high-potency multivitamin, I think it's rated something like 4.6 stars or something like that, or 4.7 stars even. But to think that a multivitamin has those kinds of reviews, that it's basically 95% positive reviews, I think that makes a powerful statement on what an exceptional experience it'll be.
And in longer presentations, Andrew really goes through, you know, the comparisons and differences between a lot of the products that you and I have taken over the years, the Centrums and the One-A-Days, and I was taking those for a long time. And it's astonishing to me, though, when you compare them.
I'm grateful that those products exist because they're pioneers in the marketplace, but there's really no comparison between what we do and what they do in terms of the choice of ingredients, in terms of the levels of ingredients, in terms of their use of additives and colors. We use no colors. My product's beige. I guess, what do they say? Beige is kind of boring. It's boring. It's sort of vanilla, but it's a small, easy to swallow capsule. And that's instead of having, and what's amazing is all of these tablets here from those other manufacturers, if I was making those tablets, which of course I would never make a tablet, but I can make those tablets without artificial colors. And I can make them the same color. So it really baffles me why they would continue to make what should be a health product using artificial colors. But ultimately, just speaking about Essential 1, it gives you the nutrients you want, the nutrients you need, at the levels you want and the levels you need, and it does it without giving you additives and colors you don't want, and it does it without giving you a bellyache that you don't want, which tablets can do.
I think for a lot of us, if there's somebody in your family that you know is not really getting a great diet every single day and you want to give them the gift of health, this is something we could order for them and know that you're giving them some wonderful vitamins, nutrients every single day. I can't say enough about it. If we could lock the doors and talk all night about this one product, we would do. I want to go through the pricing real fast. I know it's hard to hear that this is perhaps better than what we've been taking, but if you are taking any of those, there is no comparison. And if we're gonna do it, if we're gonna take the time out of our day to take a vitamin, let's take the best one out there. So there's a 30, there's a 60, there's a 180 or a 360. Our pricing on this does expire in 1 hour, 58 minutes. So that's what the pricing will be from midnight tonight. Still very good, obviously. If you order it right now, you get the special pricing and you take advantage of the FlexPay and free shipping and handling.
And I think, am I mistaken, or if you use an HSN credit card, you get an extra flex?
You do indeed.
Which is always a nice thing.
It's a big bonus.
Because my products, the large sizes, last a long time. So it's kind of nice if you get to pay for them over a longer period of time. And even this is a year supply you're talking about. So you're getting 2,000 IU of vitamin D in this product.
Yes.
So that's, I take about 4,000 IU daily. I say that we should all start at around 1,000. And then we find the right level to get us where we need to be. Usually that's going to be somewhere between 2,000 and 4,000 or 5,000. If we're overweight or obese, it's going to be a higher level because vitamin D is sort of sequestered, sort of trapped in our body fat. So it's not available circulating, delivering its benefits. So if you're overweight or obese, it's just a fact of life, a fact of science, that you'll need to take a little bit higher level to achieve the proper blood level of vitamin D, which is important to know what your blood level of vitamin D is. It's important to go to your doctor. That should be part of a healthy blood panel we all do to find out what our vitamin D level is. Similarly, our vitamin B12 level. And the vitamin B12 in this product is, again, unique to all the products you'll find in a supermarket or a discount store, or the big box retailers, things like that. Our B12 is methylcobalamin, the natural coenzyme form found in our body, not the cyanocobalamin, which is 99+% of the vitamin B12 found in the marketplace. Not natural, synthetic. Metabolizing it liberates trace amounts of cyanide. Not something I want to liberate when I'm taking my vitamins. And our B12 is also protected because B12, I'm sure many of you know, is not really very effectively absorbed and delivered by an oral supplement. So typically we're being told if we need it, we need to get a shot of it. But our B12, it's protected, so that protection allows it to be much better absorbed. So you'll be surprised the levels of B12 you can get. We have a number of reviews on this, on our separate B12, that talk about how previously these folks weren't able to achieve adequate B12 levels without taking it and getting an injection. Again, follow up with your doctor on that, but I think you'll be surprised how effectively it delivers B12.
Couple quick things still to come in this hour. The continuation, the encore of our world launch of Andrew's brand new sunscreen. It's called Soleil. We're excited about that. The best sunscreen on the planet. The other thing, Andrew, we just welcomed in hundreds of new customers with Essential One. I think it's important to also remind folks, in terms of your products are, as it were, freshly made. They're not sat on a shelf for perhaps months and months on end in a solar power facility.
And even when we do our specials, it's something that I often hear the question that when someone has a special, oftentimes we presume that they're clearing out excess inventory.
Right.
Our Today Specials are specially made for that Today Special. And I would say that almost in no case did any bottle, any capsule of any Today Special exist more than, I would say, what, probably 2 months?
That's amazing.
A couple of months before you see it on TV.
Amazing.
And in most cases, they're being produced, sometimes being produced as I speak, and shipped to HSN immediately thereafter, or mostly manufactured within, I'd say, 4 to 6 weeks, which is probably fresher than a lot of, I joke about this, than a lot of the produce or meat or things that we might buy in a supermarket. But everything is made fresh in our facility. The most popular vitamins in America are the branded vitamins in large retailers. They're made by contract manufacturers, co-packers. We make everything you're seeing. The calcium magnesium intensive care we're talking about here, that's calcium that will never upset your stomach, easy to swallow, but that's all made, like every product, in our facilities in Henderson, Nevada. Completely free of power from the power grid.
Amazing.
We have no
right there.
That facility has no carbon footprint. We are entirely powered by solar energy. We have the big warehouse building in front, we have the solar panels in the middle, and then we have the production building in the back there. And this is the new building in the front.
I was going to say, this is the new video.
That's the new building in the front, yes. So again, we produce all of your products right here in the US of A. It's not that we should never buy foreign or imported products, but it's nice to know that things are still being made here and being made using solar energy, so being made responsibly here and ethically here. So all of our products, not only are they going to be gentle to you, but we try to make them so they're gentle to the environment. And that's, I think, a goal that every company should share.
We were referencing earlier today that, you know, for most of us at some stage in our life, we have perhaps taken a vitamin A supplement, and perhaps that experience wasn't amazing. Well, nowhere is it more true than with certain calcium magnesium products that you can find out there. Rock-like tablets that are hard on your stomach, heavy on your stomach, can cause an upset stomach. This is an area where Andrew excels. You know, there's no tablets in Andrew's assortment, they're all capsules. Fine, fine, fine. All of his products are meant to be easy to absorb. Andrew's calcium magnesium products is a 4.7-star rating with a humongously reviewed over many, many years, by the way. Lots of folks who would say it is the best they've ever tried. Our special purchase price, up to 1,000 caps, is only $89.90. And Andrew, as you said, delivering the right amounts in the right form for this.
And the most important thing with calcium, technically, we don't think of it this way. We often think of calcium maybe as a chalky white material.
Yeah.
Maybe magnesium the same way. Pure magnesium, it's a metal. Calcium, technically, if you look at the periodic table of the elements, calcium is also a metal. And they are not, the calcium and magnesium salts are not readily soluble in water. So the first thing you need to do with a calcium product, if you're going to find one in a supermarket or a pharmacy, look for one in a capsule. Because a tablet, all a tablet creates is a rock. Swallowing rocks is not my idea of a good time, certainly for your digestive system. Certainly when those rocks, those minerals, resist solubility, resist digestion. So the first thing you want to do with a calcium supplement, the most basic thing, is you want it in a powder form. And certainly it could be in a powder form in a jar where you'd spoon it out and put it in a smoothie or something, which you could do what I'm doing now and just open the capsule and that's our calcium.
There you
so
go.
you could do what other companies do and take that calcium and slam it into a rock,
right,
which all that rock is going to be is a mass that sits on the lining of your stomach, slowly being acted upon by the hydrochloric acid in your stomach, by the digestive enzymes in your stomach, hopefully slowly disintegrating, hopefully thereafter dissolving, and hopefully being absorbed. We eliminate all those obstacles. That powder is immediately available, goes into solution rapidly. So that's the biggest issue with calcium, is that you want to make sure, yes, that it's in the proper forms, but more even than the molecular forms, you want to make sure that it's in the proper physical form, not a tablet, an ultrafine powder.
I want you to know as well, as we kind of reference Andrew's incredible, not only story and history when it comes to making vitamins, Andrew, you and the Vitamin Angels, this amazing foundation that really gives back with every purchase of vitamins from your customers.
Yes, Howard, my friend at Vitamin Angels, what we do is we make all the prenatal vitamins, and they make sure they get into the hands of needy mothers around the world.
It's fabulous.
25% of those mothers right here in America, in urban areas, in rural areas, on Native American reservations. So it's something that we're very proud of. Now, it used to be one 30-day supply, one bottle per bottle that you would order.
Yep.
Now it's 3.
That's huge.
Yep. So we're well over I think a billion bottles, something like that, or a billion doses given away. So it's something that we're very proud of. And again, as I said, it's important that a company behave in a way that doesn't assault or deface our environment. And it's, I think, important that a company behave in a way that's socially responsible. And the easiest way to be socially responsible, we make vitamins, is to find the perfect area to provide vitamins where they're most needed. And there is no question that the greatest need worldwide is prenatal vitamins, where they have the greatest impact.
I just wanted you to know, because it often gets overlooked, but there's so much that goes into this. It's an amazing journey when you shop with Andrew Lessman on HSN. We were just talking about calcium, magnesium, and obviously the perfect segue to vitamin K2, MK7.
Well, again, we all know that calcium is critically important for our bones. We know that we can't absorb calcium without adequate levels of vitamin D.
Right.
But there's another vitamin that I've been talking about now for about 10 years. Other companies are catching on. You can now see the research, and I encourage you to go online and type in vitamin K2, MK7, and if you just put "and," the autofill will put in things like heart health, bone health. And the reason why is that calcium is, our bones are stronger because of calcium. The strength of our bones is partly due to the presence of calcium, other structural components as well, but we know that calcium is integral and critical to the structure and strength of our bones. But our bones also play another role, because calcium is necessary in every single cell in our body. But you need to have a reservoir for calcium. Where is that reservoir for calcium? It's our bones.
Right.
So while calcium moves around throughout our body and the reservoirs in our bones, there's a risk of something happening. That risk is that calcium goes to where we don't want it to go.
Right.
And it gets fixed where we don't want it to be fixed. That's called calcification. And where we particularly don't want calcification is in our blood vessels, especially in our arteries and our heart valves. We want those to remain flexible, resilient over the course of our lifetime. So vitamin K2, MK7, that's its job. Its job is to make sure that calcium goes where it's supposed to go and does its work very effectively there in our bones. And then it makes sure that it doesn't go where it's not supposed to go and doesn't deposit itself where we don't want it to be deposited. And that's in places like our arteries and our blood vessels. So vitamin K2, MK7, the research is beyond exciting, beyond compelling, and that's why I always encourage you to go online. Just don't take my word for it. Do some research on vitamin K2, MK7. I'm probably the first person to have spoken about it that you might have heard about it, even though we've been doing it for about a decade. Right. You really don't see vitamin K2, MK7 in supermarkets yet, or really in discount stores. Maybe soon it's going to happen because it's that important. I wouldn't want to go a day without it. And we increased our potency. It's now 120 micrograms. Okay. Originally, it was 100. We didn't increase the price, but we increased the potency 20%. And vitamin K2, MK7, unlike vitamin K1, K1 is the blood clotting vitamin K. Vitamin K2, MK7 is the calcium utilization vitamin K.
Andrew is always ahead of the curve, and we rely on Andrew to be ahead of the curve for us. And that's why it's important.
And what's interesting is, you know, I introduced this a long time ago, but I was familiar with it for years before I introduced it. But before we introduce things, we're cautious.
Yes.
We're careful. So it took a while. So we're just like our whether it's sucrose or things like that, it takes us a while because we want to make sure that when we introduce a product, we're introducing it perfectly.
Good things come to those who wait. Here's the pricing on vitamin K2 MK7. The new higher potency is available. The pricing only good for an hour and 44 minutes from now. So please bear that in mind. There's a 30, 60, 180, 360. The higher you go, the bigger your savings are. Tomorrow, if you were to shop, the price would be $129.90 with no flex pay and with a shipping charge. If you order it tonight, it's $89.90. 3 flex pay if you use the HSN credit card, an additional because we love you. It's Customer Appreciation Month, and you save $40. It can be summed up real simply. And I say it every time when I'm on with Andrew because I find this to be the easiest of any presentation I do on this channel. They are the best. Whatever product is in front of us, it is simply the best. The quality, the purity, the integrity, the way it's done. Expect the best, truly, and you'll be surprised it's even better than you would ever imagine.
And as everyone gets to see when we do our remotes, and I'm not sure when our next remote will be, probably in a few months, but we do a remote from the factory. So you get to see exactly where all the products are made. A lot of folks think that we go shoot at someone else's factory. No, that's our factory. We built that factory. We literally built that factory. And that factory has evolved over the years, and it's evolved to make sure that we can make products unlike any of the products you see anywhere else. And part of the reason, I would have loved to have not had to manufacture my vitamins, but our vitamins are so unique, no other manufacturer could have made them for us.
Right.
So we're stuck doing it ourselves.
As we head over, I mean,
as they say, what do they say? If you want to do it right, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
And that's what we end up doing. I don't want
this to sound wrong, Andrew, but I just never remember a time in 20 years of being on TV where I've been involved in something where it is just simply that there is no other parallel to it. There is no quality comparison.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say.
True.
But it's our intention. It's our intent when we make these products to truly make them special. I know I can sometimes be a little bit demanding in terms of quality. Certainly I've been demanding in terms of we're going to be coming out with some very interesting products that are flavor-based. Everyone has heard about a product called Emergency.
Indeed.
And it's a very popular product. I never liked the fact that it has about, I think, 8 or 9 grams of sugar in each packet. So we're going to do a version with no calories, no sugar, but absolutely delicious, no carb. And that's coming out.
Amazing.
But we've been working on that. Again, most companies would have been happy with what we did 2 years ago. But I just wanted to keep making it better and better. We just refined them further. And I wouldn't be surprised if we might introduce them somewhere in June or July.
Oh, good.
But again, it's a patient process. That's a product that I've been asked to make for decades. So it will be coming. Well,
with that in mind, don't forget Soleil, Andrew's brand new sunscreen, is about 10 or 15 minutes away. We need to shine a spotlight on CoQ10.
We just wanted to show this quickly because this is a special form of CoQ10 that we brought, a special version of it that we brought because of the Ultimate Eye Today special.
Yes.
Because when it comes to the health of our eyes and protecting the health and structure of our eyes, CoQ10 is also an important protective compound. Obviously, lutein and zeaxanthin are at the very top of the list. But again, our eyes, and it's funny to think about it this way, all the cells of our eyes, they have to produce energy. So those cells have to produce energy, and the process of producing energy creates fallout. So those cells require energy to keep themselves healthy. That's what CoQ10 is all about. And CoQ10 also protects them from the fallout of that energy, also from the consequences of high energy radiation. Lutein and zeaxanthin tends to absorb that radiation. CoQ10 is sort of there to pick up the pieces. So CoQ10 is something we brought this special form with the extra vitamin D, which we just talked about our Essential 1 with the 2,000 IU of vitamin D. You add the 2,000 of IU of vitamin D from CoQ10, and you get to the level of vitamin D that I take every day, which is 4,000. And for most people, that's going to 4,000 is going to be right. If you're overweight or obese, then it might be 4,000 to 5,000. But again, the CoQ10 today, you're basically getting the special price on CoQ10 and you're paying nothing at all for the vitamin D.
And you can see that on this particular chart with what you would typically spend. So the CoQ is $160, and then for the vitamin D3, another $50. So total price $210. You get it for over half off at $99.90 if you order today. Of course, that's not the only size. You can go for some of the smaller sizes as well. Look at the 120. It's only $59.90. And again, saving really as much as you're spending. This is my secret sauce. I mean, I take CoQ10 every single day. It keeps me going, folks. It's a common sense way to just kind of keep those energy levels up.
No, and I'm not as young as I used to be. I still exercise as much as I always have. And I love my work, and I tend to work too much. So I need to make sure that I have adequate amounts of energy, that my body is given the tools it needs to support the kind of life I want to live.
Yeah.
And I think we could all say that no matter what our life might be, whether it's demands of our job or the demands of our family, or we might be retired and it's just the demands of enjoying our life as much as we can. And while we're here, energy is truly defining of our capacity. Well, in a chemist or a physicist will tell you that energy is the capacity to do work. And I think energy, when it comes to a human being, is the capacity to enjoy life.
Yeah.
And without adequate energy, and again, this is the most common sense way to approach energy production, stimulants are artificial. They just stimulate our nervous system, and then on the backside of that, we're left with less energy. This is what each of the trillions of our cells require to produce energy most efficiently. And it's the collective experience, say, of the cells of our heart in terms of that energetic efficiency that determines the optimal functioning of our heart or our lungs, our liver, our pancreas, the various organs in our body. And it's the collective experience of the musculature and the systems and organs in our body that is how we experience life. And I always say CoQ10 goes to the very foundation of that. And when we talk about CoQ10, as important as it is, and almost the more important something is, that something requires support. It requires assistance. So we make sure that all the other nutrients that are required for CoQ10, coenzyme Q10, to do its work within the cell, that we also provide those with this product. And again, it's free vitamin D today as well. So you get the bonus of vitamin D.
3,300 reviews is humongous. If you're a regular HSN shopper, you will know. In fact, forgive me, it's now 3,900 reviews.
Well, 3,900 reviews, and 3,300 of them are 5-star reviews. So again, almost 85% are 5-star reviews. You add in 4- and 3-star reviews, you're probably over 95%. So it really is a remarkable ingredient. And if I just stay out of the way of Mother Nature, so I often say, if I just stay out of the way, if I follow that sort of God-given blueprint and don't get in Mother Nature's way, I can make great products. And that's exactly what we've done with CoQ10.
Well, in about 35 minutes, Andrew will be done with the final show, and then I'll be off. In fact, I did notice, Andrew, earlier, you raised an eyebrow when I said I was doing a sewing hour. I have been known to hem the odd pair of pants. I might never have worn them again, but I have tried.
I have never been a very effective, what would I say, is it a seamstress both a man or a woman, or is a man a seamster?
Oh, what a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Like Mr., Mistress,
yes.
Seamster, Seamstress. I think I'm off base on that. So, but I've just never been very, I could do a lot of household tasks quite well. Sewing is not one you should entrust to me at all.
I'll learn and then I'll show you.
Okay, good.
We've got a plan. So that's going to be an hour of sewing in the next hour.
But my mom was, when I was a kid, my mom would hem my pants and things like that.
It's a good life skill.
We had a sewing machine at the house. I always thought it was really cool. I was fascinated by how it worked, and it was a miracle I never broke it because I, of course, tried taking it apart several times.
to see how it works.
Yes. Yeah, why not?
Well, well, if we get stuck tonight, you can take that one apart and fix it.
I'll come visit with you. But
well, we're going to head on to our next item. And you said, Andrew, you know, some products are decades in the making. A lot of people asked you about this for a long time.
No, this was, and I remember I remember long ago being in Aspen, Colorado in the summer, and some folks who specialize in the algal from DHA, omega-3s from algae, from a plant source, came to visit me, and I thought I finally had it figured out, but the material just didn't work. So it's taken decades. So here we are now, and it's what, 2019, and we finally have a plant-based source of omega-3s. A week ago, we did our Today Special for our fish oil omega-3s, and that is EPA and DHA, of course, mostly DHA, because that's the most important. And the only source, when we're looking at algal sources, it's right now principally just DHA, which is fortunate, because that is the most important. So if you're vegetarian, vegan, or if you can't ingest fish, you might have allergies or things like that, our algal DHA, no fishy aftertaste, it's 250 milligrams per capsule. It's the first DHA that satisfied our standards. Of course, it's non-GMO, so it's as rigorous an approach to algal DHA as we approach our fish oil. And this is another product that I've had requested, but because so many folks now are vegans or vegetarians. And it's, of course, you don't have to worry about heavy metals or organic contaminants or things like that, and no fishy aftertaste. It's a remarkable product, and it's a way to get pure DHA, which DHA is the fatty acid that is the principal fatty acid in our brain. Our brain is 2/3 fat by weight, and almost all of that is our phospholipids of DHA. And then our eyes are where's lutein and zeaxanthin deposited? I always say that they're the macular pigment deposited in our eyes. So where's lutein and zeaxanthin deposited? Deposited in membranes that are mostly DHA. So again, DHA is critically important, and it's the most important of the omega-3 fatty acids.
And pricing, just so you know, and Andrew talked a lot about, obviously.
This is today's special pricing, because algal DHA is not a Today Special. It won't be a Today Special. So our monthly special for algal DHA is a Today's Special price. It's basically almost buy one, get one free. You're saving $70 and $35. You're saving tremendously. And for the world's best quality algal plant-based DHA, that price, 30 years ago, I would have expected the price to be double that.
Yes.
So the savings is remarkable today.
Thank you for all your orders on that one. Remember, that's, as Andrew said, expiring at the end of April. Virtually everything else in this show is expiring at midnight tonight. Yes. We're going to head over here. Andrew, do you recall? I'm sure you do. What the first? Answer my own question.
I'm told I unfortunately recall everything. But I don't usually remind people of that.
Do you remember what the first vitamin you ever created was?
I remember the first 14 vitamins, because I didn't create just one vitamin. I created 14 vitamins. And one of the vitamins was Essential 100, which is sort of like our Essential 1 today. Another was a vitamin C product, a 500 milligram vitamin C product, that I gave it a cute name. It was Maximum Potent C.
Very good.
And one of them was a vitamin E product, which was a natural mixed tocopherol product. That was called Natural E Superior. Naturally superior. So I could go down the list.
You're a marketing whiz.
No, I remember, and even our glucosamine chondroitin product, we had some traces of some mussels in it, some New Zealand green lip mussels, and that was called Muscle Flex.
Oh, this is brilliant.
So we had all sorts of, so yes, to answer your question, I remember all the names of all the products over the years.
As I said, I knew he would remember. We're going to head on to an item that needs no introduction.
By the way, that was 40 years ago.
It's incredible.
40 years ago.
You never forget your first vitamin.
No.
Or first 14.
Yes.
Whichever it may be. Well, one of the ones that Andrew came late to the game with, as it were, a lot of folks had asked for it, and he did it, and it surprised even him. The difference it had on self-esteem, on empowerment, on confidence, his healthy hair, skin, and nails. If ever there was a book written about the Home Shopping Network and our 42-year history, there would be a whole chapter on this very product. Currently to date, 4,300 5-star reviews. Andrew, I said it needs no introduction. Today, special pricing. it's priceless.
No, and especially, this is a product like CoQ10 that the price has gone down dramatically.
Yeah.
When we introduced this product, it was about 50% more expensive, but it contained about a little bit more than 10% the levels of biotin. So today we're at 4,000 micrograms of biotin. We were originally at 500. That's 1/8 as much. That's 12.5% of what we deliver today. So the price is lower today, yet it delivers 8 times more potency in terms of biotin. We've added the MSM. That wasn't originally part of the formula. So we've improved the formula, so much so that back when we introduced this, it was an absolutely had to take 2 capsules a day. Some people even took 3 or 4 capsules a day. Now it's an absolutely, you never need to take more than 2 capsules. And I think for half the folks using it, it's now a 1 capsule a day product. So at 1 capsule a day, this product literally has become pennies a day for a product that of those, I think about 6,000 or so reviews. Of those reviews, I think about 75% are 5-star reviews, and you get close to 90% when you're looking at 4- and 5-star reviews. So as we see there, what is it? It's 4,300 5-star reviews.
Yeah, it is.
Out of, what is it, 5,800 total reviews?
5846.
So, yep, so it's just 1,500 reviews aren't 5-star reviews, but the majority of those are 4- and 3-star reviews. So again, it's a product that's exceptionally well reviewed in an area where it's usually very hard to please everyone.
Yeah.
And this is a product that is used by both men and women. This product does not discriminate based upon ethnicity or natural origin or anything like that. It's a product that works the same, in a different fashion for everyone, but on the same exact systems. We all possess the same biochemistry. Our genes might be different, so things might be different from an appearance standpoint, but we possess the same biochemistry, so we have the same requirements. Unfortunately, the key requirements in this product are not things that are typically found in our diet. If they were, then we wouldn't need this product.
Right.
And you wouldn't see a difference when you take the product. This product wouldn't have almost 6,000 reviews, and most of them being 4- and 5-star reviews. So the product works specifically because we can't escape the requirement, and our diet doesn't fill the requirement. So it's a simple, straightforward product, and it delivers. We make all those tissues in our body. No matter what we put on our body, no matter how much we spend, it's not going to change them. The only chance we have, the only opportunity for change is on the inside. And they say that, well, I guess what are they, almost spiritually and intellectually, the only real chance for us to change anything about ourselves all starts on the inside anyway.
Very profound, Andrew.
Yeah, so I thought I would be for a moment.
It's very deep, but it's true. And it's also, you know, in a more superficial way, the best kept beauty secret. Because whether it's our stronger looking, healthier hair, our skin, people say their skin feels more radiant, our nails stronger, less brittle. If you only buy one thing tonight, I mean, obviously, buy this. Pricing, just to quickly go over it, this expires in 1 hour and 28 minutes. I'm conscious now that the time is ticking away, Andrew.
And all of the sizes come with a money-back guarantee. I often find I have to say that because many folks think, if I'm going to try this, I need to try the 60. Well, if you tried the 360, yes, it costs more, but it's the best value by far. But if you tried the 360 and you don't like it, you get your full money back. So whichever one it is, and I know you're going to love it. You just, if you take, to start off in the first 30 days, take 2 capsules a day, and you'll love the product, and then go to 1 capsule thereafter.
It's empowering, though, because when you look in the mirror and you feel better, or you feel that your hair looks better, stronger, your skin looks better, more radiant, it gives you a kick of confidence if you're going out to work or on a date. It does something for you, and I think even you were astonished, Andrew, by that response in the early days.
It wasn't a product that I initially wanted to make because I didn't view it as a serious product, but I didn't know that it would become, probably in capsule volume, the most popular product that we make.
Amazing.
And it's a product that I think goes to a certain extent, we're all human. And, you know, how we appear to ourselves and to others is important to us. And this is a product that makes a meaningful difference in that regard. And it's our largest system in our body, our hair, skin, and nails. It never stops growing. All the other systems in our body, all we have to do is maintain them. This system needs to be maintained and constantly fed because it's constantly growing. So it's a product that can make a difference in a way that most folks in their reviews find totally unexpected. So it's nice to have unexpected surprises in life. I think life gets a little boring. We really don't get surprised. We tend to become cynical and skeptical. So I think this is a product that will definitely overcome your skepticism.
Well, talking of a surprise and something to keep us on our feet, our next item might come as a little bit of a surprise to many. Folks, just about 7 days ago, Andrew Lessman launched his world breakthrough sunscreen called Soleil. The greatest sunscreen ever, and it is astonishingly available, only in limited quantities. Thousands have been spoken for in the past few days. Andrew, I'm going to give all the glory to you here. Go for it.
Without a doubt, it is the healthiest sunscreen ever. Without a doubt, it also goes on easier than any other zinc oxide sunscreen, and it's SPF 40. And the reason why that happens is what took us years and years and years to perfect. My first sunscreen I made 25 years ago. What took us years to perfect is to do a zinc oxide sunscreen that's water-based. Almost all of them are oil-based, which is why they're so oily and kind of unpleasant and very whitening. What this product is, it's water-based, and I'll just put a little, that's actually a lot, and because that's enough for your face right there. And just on the back of my hand, you could see how quickly it goes in. And it's not gone. And even with hair on the back of it, and usually zinc oxide with hair, I put it on my face even if I haven't shaved, and it doesn't get caught up in my beard or anything like that. But it's something that it goes on moist, and because it's 53% water, the water naturally and gently, it blends into your skin and naturally and gently evaporates. So it's a product that goes on naturally, goes on smoothly. Zinc oxide is the only sunscreen we should ever put on our body. Period, end of story. Chemical sunscreens, which are what all the typical designer sunscreens use, they're not healthy. They're not healthy for us. They're not healthy for the environment. If you put them on your body, most of them, and you went and had a blood test or a urine test, they could tell you that you put them on your body because they enter your body. And then, unlike zinc oxide, which actually blocks the sun, so this, even though it's disappeared, it's laying on my skin and will block the sun. And the skin looks moisture, but not oily. So it blocks the sun. It doesn't interact with the sun. It's like it's like an umbrella or a parasol. Whereas chemical sunscreens actually chemically interact with the sun, which is the last thing I want something to do once it's penetrated my skin, because zinc oxide doesn't penetrate your skin. Those sunscreens do. Also, nanoparticles are not something that's good for our environment, nor for us. And ours is completely 100% non-nano zinc oxide. Most products are nanoparticles. So again, everything about this just has perfected the world of sunscreens. As proud as I am of any of my products that you might have tried that you think are exceptional, I am even more proud of this product because it's so different from any other sunscreen. And plus, we must use sunscreen, absolutely, for our good health and to protect our skin. And again, we must use sunscreen that's not harmful to us or harmful to the environment. And that's why you'll notice on the bottom of this, it says Eco Eco.
Yes, I was going to ask you about that.
Eco Eco is products that I'm gradually, very slowly, as I do most product development, very patiently, we're developing products that are healthy for you and healthy for the environment. It might be a hand soap, it might be a makeup remover that's simple and healthy, because so many of the products, even the supposedly healthy products, you read the ingredient panel and it's frightening. This, by the way, no preservative in this, no fragrance. We could go here. It's dermatologist tested. It was tested to be non-comedogenic as well, so it won't irritate your skin and cause breakouts. If anything, it's soothing for the skin. Designed for sensitive skin. It's designed to be used all over your body. To say that you should only use a product on your face that's special and then use some other garbage for your body, no. Everything should be designed to be the best, most elegant feel and should go on your body the same way it goes on your face. They just want to sell you two products. So it's fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, paraben-free, phthalate-free, petroleum-free, sulfate-free, gluten-free. It's water-based, mineral-based zinc oxide, broad spectrum, smooth, transparent, non-nano zinc oxide. And zinc oxide is the only 100% UVA, UVB block. The others, you have to use several to accomplish what zinc oxide does all by itself. No chemical sunscreens, vegan, cruelty-free. It's actually, that's incorrect. It's not, it is tested on animals. humans.
I was going to say, you and me.
Me and my friends. So it's eco-friendly, reef-friendly, and made in the USA. So I don't think we have a problem with human testing. It's just animal testing.
It is. I will
Yes.
look. I'll buy anything that Andrew makes. It's that simple. Knowing him as I do off-screen and on-screen, his products are the best in the world. I want to quickly show you because we're nearly sold out.
And by the way, I figured, again, skincare. I look at the reviews of skincare, and even really wonderful moisturizers or cleansers are lucky to get 3 to 4 stars or so.
Yes, yeah.
And this is a product, I think we have 29 reviews.
31 now.
And, 31 now.
Yeah, even more.
31 reviews, and I think...
All 5.
So pretty much, I think there might be a 1 2-star review.
Okay.
And I think the rest 2 or 4 star, and the rest are all 5 stars. So about 27 5-star reviews. So it's an amazing product. And I'm thrilled that as amazing as I know it was because of all the years of work that went into this, the blood, sweat, and tears, it's so gratifying to see those reviews because it's so important that we use sunscreen. Also, this was designed, the reason why it's water-based is I know that women generally like to put sunscreen on under their makeup.
Yeah.
A water-based product, if you have oily stuff on your face, it's not good to put makeup on, I have learned. I'm not putting makeup on every day. But if you put this on first, the water naturally dissipates and leaves a gentle matte finish, perfect for applying makeup. So we tried to think of everything.
Bases.
Well, that's what my first sunscreen was 25 years ago. I listened to feedback, so I had a lot to learn. And over the last 25 years, I've learned a lot. And this product is proof of that.
Are you excited? You should be. You're going to love this. It's the best sunscreen you'll ever buy with all the reasons that Andrew just pointed out. Quick look at the price. This pricing goes away in 1 hour and 19 minutes. And Andrew is not back for a couple of months. The sun is starting to shine. We need to protect ourselves.
And it goes a long way. The 2-ounce tube goes a long way. So it's not as though you need to get to the 6-ounce. It really goes a long way.
So you saw Andrew just put a little bit on. It covers a large area. Pricing, that's where it'll be. Today it's there. FlexPay, probably the only place in the world where you can buy sunscreen on FlexPay. We're proud of that. And an extra Plex if you use the HSN card.
And by the way, the price today is lower than the price for my product for 20 years ago.
That's ridiculous.
So we did a great job.
It's fantastic. I'm proud to present it.
I'm proud of it. Yes.
Well, it's amazing. Now, you know, we've covered a lot of ground already in these 2 hours. Thank you for keeping up with us. I think we've kind of got through so many wonderful products. This takes a moment to get into because this is our amazing marine collagen.
This is a little complicated. So
we'll do our best.
Since last July was the last time I spoke about marine collagen on air.
Right.
I briefly mentioned it last night.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I alluded to this in July that I wasn't sure when we'd get marine collagen back in stock.
Okay.
I wasn't kidding. So we didn't feature marine collagen specifically because of that. We barely had enough marine collagen to service reorders, but we couldn't feature it in a TV show. We couldn't feature it in any kind of monthly special, which we would have done. So it's gone away until now. And also what's happened because of this worldwide shortage, the price of marine collagen has more than doubled.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. Our price hasn't, but our price has gone up. And so what I did for the last 6 months, we've been searching out an alternative.
Okay.
And we've been searching out, looking for a grass-fed collagen. A grass-fed is bovine, a grass-fed collagen. And of course, our grass-fed collagen, what's great about it, it's more soluble, I could even show. It's even more soluble than the marine collagen.
Okay.
And what's great, it's half the price. It's basically half the price. So that's the exciting part. And I'll just show quickly. We'll do a quick little mix of both of them.
Because I've not seen the grass-fed collagen before. You've never aired it, have you, before, Andrew?
This is the first time we aired it. We first got it in stock. We've been testing it for a few months. We first got it in stock about, so we'll put 2 scoops in. We first got it in stock about, I'd say 6 weeks ago.
Oh, so it's hot off
so
the
we
press.
just started. Oh, it's very hot off the press.
Wow,
so to speak.
wow.
Yes. So that's right there. That is the marine collagen there.
Okay.
And you'll see they look basically indistinguishable. So this is and molecularly, biochemically, if you look at them, again, they are virtually identical.
Okay.
And what you're going to notice is that our very unique grass-fed is, and I'm not going to use much water. And of course, you could put this in smoothies, which is what most people do, put it in smoothies, or they could even put it in their cereal. But as you can see, And the marine collagen eventually becomes white. It takes a little while, but it eventually becomes white. The grass-fed goes into solution even more quickly.
Do they taste the same?
The marine collagen has sort of a kind of a subtle, sweet kind of taste, just very, very subtle.
Yeah.
The grass-fed has a, what would I say? It has a hint, if, the only thing I could associate it with is when Muriel sometimes makes soups or recipes, she'll use like a vegetable broth or a chicken broth.
Okay.
And it has a taste of a very dilute vegetable or chicken broth. I mean, very, very dilute. So as you can see, they both go into solution extremely quickly and into whether it's, so as far as I'm concerned, I mean, frankly, I'm not happy about the fact that I'm not sure. I hear all kinds of stories that the folks who supplied the fish to make the marine collagen, they decided they were going to start making their own marine collagen because they were selling the fish for one price and then watching the companies who sell marine collagen make a whole bunch of money. Wow. So I'm not sure what the story is or if it was just kind of a profit play by all these guys. Right. But seeing the price almost triple over the last 5 years, basically triple, it's disturbing. So I'm happy that grass-fed collagen is a great alternative. It's all I've been taking for the last 6 weeks, almost 2 months. And I haven't noticed any difference in the joint benefits I'd been experiencing and also in the benefits for my skin. Nor has Muriel. So we've switched to it because I figure it's more affordable, but for those of you, you could do both. But for those of you who want the more affordable product, and that's the pricing right there, you could see $169 versus $99 or $99 versus $59. And the also thing I could assure you, just having received an email today, that the price on the marine collagen is probably going to go up another 10 or 20%. Oh my gosh. I just received another notice from the world's largest provider that their price is going up another 20%.
So Andrew, because I know there's only a minute left, let me ask you this then. What will it do for me? Whether I choose the marine or the free range, what will it do for me?
Collagen peptides. Collagen peptides are the principal integrating protein in our body. Where they are most apparent and visible to all of us, obviously they play a role in all the tissues in our body, from our organ structure, but where we notice to the valves of our heart and the blood vessels and things, but where we really notice it and why people seek the product, seek the ingredient out. It's our joint, the comfort of our joints, the structure of our joints, and the resiliency and flexibility of our skin. Studies have talked about in affecting our skin in reductions of visual appearance of cellulite. So there's all sorts of benefits to this integrating protein. I think it's almost 2/3 of the protein of our body is collagen protein. Right. And as we get older, our ability to create that collagen protein and the ingredients here are both raw materials. Also, the raw materials stimulate the synthesis. So it plays a dual role. It plays both a stimulatory role in the creation of collagen, and it also plays the role as being the raw material. And either form, because they're almost biochemically identical. We looked at the analysis very carefully of both, and they're virtually biochemically identical. So for me, I'd rather save 50%, enjoy the benefits of grass-fed, but we have both, and we'll always make sure that we have both at the best price possible. Giving you the choice, which is what it's all about, but great advice. And as you can see, both in solution here. Yeah. And they look virtually identical.
Very similar, Andrew.
And they, I haven't done mine today.
There you go, you see. Well, I think, shall I have this one then? I might as well have, you don't have any cold or anything, do you?
No.
To share one.
I'm healthy. Yes.
Of course, he is. That's why he's Andrew Lessman.
But they're, and
it's
actually...
a very subtle taste.
Yep, and actually the grass-fed has less of a taste than the marine collagen, but they both have a very, very subtle taste. Most people just don't put it in water. Most people usually put it in some kind of beverage where the taste is gone anyhow. Well, with that in mind, we're going to head over this way to our next one. Talking of drinks, cranberry juice. Now that tastes nice. In fact, if Andrew, any type of cranberry that we have, you always say it, but if we like the taste of it, it's because it's got sugar in it. Exactly. It's exactly what he's going to say, that the only time you're going to get excited about the taste of cranberries, unless you're very unique, is if there's sugar in it, because they are definitely what you say, tart, pungent, almost bitter. But they possess incredible properties. And those properties have been, we've known about those traditional properties, or traditional medicine has respected those properties for centuries. But today, the way we drink cranberry, and it's funny, you hear oftentimes that doctors or urologists will recommend to their patients that they drink cranberry juice. But every cup of cranberry juice is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 grams of sugar.
That's scary.
160 calories or more of sugar. So what we've done here is we basically, again, we extract a botanical, so we remove the things we don't want to preserve the things we do. And the protective compounds in cranberry, those are the things we do want. We don't want the sugar, we don't want the carbohydrate, and we don't want, again, flavor doesn't matter, we don't want the bitterness. And I could open this capsule and you can see exactly, it's a small, soft capsule.
Yeah.
And it's, all you're looking at here is dried, concentrated cranberry benefits.
That baby pink color, right? That beautiful.
And that's the natural color.
It's
and
gorgeous.
no artificial colors added. And this is one of those products that 4.8 stars. And it's a product that I think it's about 97 or 98% positive reviews.
Yep.
It's a product that I use this product, I take 1 capsule a day. I generally take it in the evening. I've explained that before. Many people take 2 capsules a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening.
Yes.
But I take it in the evening because that's the time of day when we end up holding fluid in our bladder for the most extended period of time. So I figure as long as I'm subjecting my bladder to that longer period of time of retention, that I might as well make sure I'm delivering it something good in the meantime that supports a healthy environment in that bladder. And that's exactly what cranberry does.
Well, if you want the pricing, and I just saw, and I think probably because you're keeping track with us, we are very busy on our phone lines because we are T-minus 10 minutes before Andrew's final show of the visit is over.
And by the way, until midnight, all of our products remain on special pricing. All of them are on special pricing with free shipping.
Yes.
So not just the products in the show, which is again something I often have to clarify, not just the products in our show, but everything we make during a visit, everything is on special pricing until the midnight where the visit ends, which is Monday tonight, because we did this show.
And this is the special, this is like an encore, and we're always thrilled to do it and offer it. 30, 60, 120, or 240, very affordable. I mean, really inexpensive.
It's for a cranberry extract, extremely affordable, for a product that's rated 4.8 stars, which mathematically, I think if you get a 1-star review, you need something like 10 or 12 5-star reviews to still be up around 4.8. So this is a product, as I said before, that probably 90% of the reviews are 5-star, and then you add the 4 and 3, you're probably at around 98%. So it's a product that works. I encourage you to read the reviews. It's a great opportunity to see the kinds of experiences you might be able to expect. And of course, the only experience that matters is yours. And every product comes with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You love it, or you send it back. No matter what size you ordered, you get to send it back. We're
giving our body what it needs. It's the natural tools that our body needs. And that's been the story with everything that we've offered tonight, right, Andrew? I mean, that's the point.
And cranberry's an interesting one, because when we talk about, say, lutein and zeaxanthin in Ultimate Eye, those are components that are actually part of the structure of our retina, the macular pigment.
Yeah.
When we talk about calcium, it's part of the structure of our bones. We talk about omega-3s, DHA, part of the structure of our brain, the retina of our eyes. When we talk about cranberry is something that influences our body, because cranberry creates a healthier environment.
Yes.
It supports, promotes a healthier environment in our bladder, kidneys, urinary tract. So cranberry is different. So cranberry, just like, say, friendly flora is something, well, almost friendly flora is a part of our body. Even though they're separate organisms, it's almost as if they are part of our body. But again, that's something that influences our body, and influences our body in a way that has been recognized for centuries. And of course, cranberry, it's all about health. There's nothing negative or adverse about cranberry. And if we could tolerate their bitterness and tartness, it would be a wonderful fruit for us to consume. But unfortunately, most of us with taste buds couldn't tolerate enjoying cranberry like that.
And that's why it's just like a reality check. We see maybe in that cranberry drink how much sugar is in there, and then we say, well, I want to get the benefits of cranberry. This is the healthy way to do it, the natural way to do it.
Simple way, 1 or 2 capsules a day. As I said, I take 1 capsule a day. And men need to be concerned about these things as well, because as we get older, our prostate exerts sort of undue influence on our bladder, especially, on our ureter, on our urinary function. So men, oftentimes we think about cranberry and that it's a product that women need to focus on, but we men need to be taken seriously as well as we get older.
So maybe it was the cranberry, or maybe it was the turmeric, or maybe it was the cinnamon, or the Digester Shore. Whatever the products that you've seen tonight or throughout the weekend, all of that pricing is ending in 1 hour and 5 minutes, folks. So if you put something in the cart and maybe you go to make a hot chocolate, or you're letting the dog out, you might forget, and then you wake up in the morning and say, oh, I need to order that circulation and vein support. The price is all going up. The free shipping's all going away. The FlexPay goes away. So you've got to order before midnight. I'm only with Andrew for another 5 minutes, but anything that you want, the special pricing ends imminently, about 60 minutes from now. Okay, let's go to cinnamon. Another superstar rather. Wonderstar, making words up now, Andrew.
English is your second language, huh?
As you could tell, you could tell. I try my best. Cinnamon.
Well, you need to learn to speak American. I mean, we invented the language here, didn't we?
This is where I've been going wrong. Indeed, you did. You know that. I'm way behind. This is something that in any language has always been known to help support a lot of things.
And I hope the viewers out there can understand you with your funny accent.
Well, that's why we bring in extra closed captioning, ladies and gentlemen, to support the show.
That's a great suggestion in the future. No, I'm just giving him a hard time. I love his accent. I'm sure everyone else out there does.
Thank you.
It makes you sound very intelligent.
Thank God.
And very cultured.
Thank God.
Yes.
If I go back home to England, they say the complete opposite.
Because you've lost your accent, you sound American, yes.
Like, who are you? You don't know who you are anymore.
Well, lost your identity, yes.
Well, I nearly fell over then, sorry. I've not been drinking, I promise. It's the excitement of the sewing show that I'm about to do, which is going to be a wonderful 60 minutes. If you want to see me have fun, I know Andrew's going to be glued to the TV screen.
I will. I always can enjoy a good laugh, which we often do on this show. But I should at least give a moment of conversation to cinnamon.
Please.
And again, I mentioned this briefly before because I was in, when Muriel and I were in Miami, we went into one of those local big drugstore chains.
Yes.
And when I was looking at some of the supplements, which whenever I walk in a supermarket or drugstore, I always look at the supplements, and they had a bunch of cinnamon products. And of course, the cinnamon products are offered because folks are interested in cinnamon for its benefits, its influence on blood sugar metabolism, on insulin metabolism, and the interesting thing about those products is if someone was putting cinnamon spice in the bottle, the label wouldn't have been any different.
Wow.
That all they were putting in the bottle was basically cinnamon spice. And cinnamon spice is cinnamon bark extract. My product is cinnamon bark extract. But the difference is, when we make a cinnamon bark extract for purposes of a supplement, you have to then go look at the science and look at the science that looked at the benefits of cinnamon to support healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy insulin metabolism. And they talked about a certain standardization. Just as like when we talk about berberine in a moment, it has to be a certain amount and a certain standardization. That's why berberine, you take 1 or 2 capsules with each meal. With cinnamon, you take 1 or 2 capsules a day, but it has to be appropriately standardized. And what we did here as we used as our base, we used a 4-to-1 concentrate, just a small amount. But the most important part of this formula are the standardization to flavones and the type A polymers.
Okay.
And that's the key to creating a cinnamon product that works. And we created a product with a cross-section of beneficial compounds. And when you look at the type A polymers and the flavones, and flavones and polyphenols, these are the things that deliver the benefits of botanicals. But if that botanical is going to be beneficial in a tiny little capsule, then you best concentrate, and that's what the standardized extract is. It's just not some dried cinnamon. It's cinnamon where all the other components were extracted and beneficial components were focused on and targeted, and that's exactly what we do.
And that's the difference. I mean, that's the point where Andrew is able to showcase and share with us what to look for. As he always says, it doesn't matter if you buy this product tonight, but at least arm yourself with the correct information so that if you do go out to shop, then you know.
That's the key. I mean, I said this 28 years ago when I was on QVC, is I said, you don't have to rush to the phone to order anything. You know, everything we're talking about tonight is going to be available. The price will stay, the price will be the low price until midnight. After that, it's still available and still at a great price. But as I always say, the most important thing we get when it comes to our health is educated. And hopefully I'm a little piece of that education. So maybe you'll be more curious and do some research online. And then when you go to your grocery store or whether a discount store, you're going to read those labels with a more critical eye, with a more informed eye, because the more educated, and it's been shown over and over in studies, we always talk about certain things that we might do as associated with good health. Being more informed and more educated about health, guess what? It's associated with better health.
Right.
So the best thing we could do is, whether it's on the internet or surfing, is just spend some time educating yourself. And the more you learn about health, the more you learn about supplementation, because all supplementation is, it's an extension of healthy eating. At least that's what it should be. They're called dietary supplements. We're supplementing, we're adding something to our diet. We should be adding something to our diet that enhances the benefits of our diet or compensates for something lacking in our diet. Basic common sense.
And Andrew, just 10 or 20 seconds on berberine.
Berberine, even probably as much or more exciting research on berberine than on cinnamon for blood sugar metabolism, insulin metabolism. But you have to take 1 or 2 capsules with each meal. Also great research on berberine for lipids, for blood lipids, for cholesterol, LDL and HDL cholesterol. So that we covered, I think, almost 30 products in the space of 2 hours.
We did.
I felt like I didn't speak too quickly. If I did, you need to, in the old days, you TiVo it and you could watch it on slow speed.
Sure.
So hopefully I did a good job giving you the information you needed, and we'll see you in a few months. Thanks.
I'm going to go monogram a set of towels for Andrew. Andrew, thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you.
My pleasure, Adam. Always great to work with you.
We'll see you soon.
Always
Mr. Andrew Lessman. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
It's customer